Hey guys, it's Laura Bemos Mercantile, coming to you from the studio apartment. I am going to try and do this video one-handed holding my camera because I'm going to take you to my computer. We're going to talk digital today. You guys, if you followed me, you know I live in a studio apartment. If you're not familiar what a studio is, it's basically you have no separate bedroom. You just have one big room, no separate living room, and a kitchen and a bathroom. Sometimes the kitchen is combined. Mine is a separate kitchen. So I just have one big room. Storage is a premium for me. And I knew that I wasn't going to be able to store a million collections. So I decided digital, but I also decided digital for a couple other reasons. We all buy those paper packs. Here's what I have left of the only 12 by 12 papers I have left. I'm not going to use that. I don't like that paper. There were papers in here that I did like. Again, this one right here. I'm not going to use that. It's pink with a bunch of chairs on it, you know. So a lot of this is probably going to get tossed. I have a couple of small paper packs here. So for me, digital was just the way to go. So I'm going to take you over here and I'm going to try and not make you guys dizzy. But I'm going to show you, let me move that so I can work my mouse here. I am going to show you digital. Okay, so this is Decorate Your Life. You guys probably know her, and if you don't, you should definitely go check her out. But she does digital papers. Now, she also does physical papers. You can get them printed and sent to you also. I buy stuff because of the digital. So here, you can see she has tons of paper packs. We're just going to go with this one right here because I already bought this. And you can see $6.99, and that is for all your papers. You can see this one, $18.99, which is her printed paper collection. So I always buy this, add it to my cart, and buy it. Then what you're going to do is you will get an email. Here's my email from Sandy showing your link to download. So you're going to download it. In most computers, it's going to go into your downloads, which mine are right here. These are your downloads. And it comes in a zip file. So if you can see, that right there has a zipper on it. It means it's a zip file. What you do is you go up here, you hit extract, and right over here you have extract all, okay? So you're going to extract it, and then you will be given a folder. It will unload the folder into, let me just find my Stars and Stripes right there. So there is the Stars and Stripes. You can open this up now, and you see there's all your papers, okay? Now, my main machine is a Silhouette right there. I do have the original Joy, Cricut Joy. That one I use for other things, not for this. Now, if you don't have a cutting machine, you can just open this up in a PDF and use it, print it off at your printer, and go to town. If you do have a cutting machine, I'm going to show you on Silhouette. So you're going to go, here's my Silhouette down here at the bottom, all right? This is a print and cut screen, and so I don't want that right now. So I can do a new project wizard and blank document, and it comes up like this. Over here, you're going to switch this because I print letter size. That's what my printer prints. I'm going to switch it to letter, and I'm going to switch it to portrait. Okay, so there's my blank paper. Now I'm going to go right over here, open. You can see that was stuff I was working on right there. And I am going to go look for Stars and Stripes. Stars and Stripes right there. I am going to bring this up. Click here. There's all my pages, okay? Now, let's say I just want to print one page because I'm doing something small. Let's go over here. Here's one of the pages. I'm going to click on that. Bring it up. It's going to load it. Okay. I am going to adjust my size for letter size. There we go. And then all I have to do, say I'm just going to die cut this or make a notebook or whatever. Yeah, I'm going to go over here to send. This will give you your cut line. You'll make sure that, you know, your paper's only cutting out right there. And then up here at the top is my print for my printer, okay? So I am going to print this one out. And that's my HP Envy. I have one of the original machines that came out for instant ink. And I actually have free ink for the entire life of the printer, which, you know, makes it real easy to go digital then. I think all I have in here is copy paper right now because I was working on buttons, but I'll show you it's printing right now. Right, here's my printer. And we will grab it off there as soon as it prints. Normally I would print this on 80-pound white cardstock. My printer is rated for 80 pounds. But like I said, I think all I have in here is copy paper right now because I was working on buttons. But you get the idea. Okay. So there is my printed page. Now, I can run this through a die cut machine, you know, use my dies or whatever. If I want to do something on the silhouette, all I have to do is then put it on, do whatever design I want, and then I would just cut it out, which is the send button over here. And I would cut whatever I wanted. It's telling me unavailable because I don't have my silhouette turned on. But that is how you use it. And this is how you use a digital file. It is super, super easy. There is nothing to be afraid of. You just go about using this paper whatever way you want, whether it's through a die cutting machine or whether it's on the silhouette, it doesn't matter. Also, if you're wanting to go digital, the other place that you can find really good digitals, Creative Fabrica. If you follow Jen Castell, she's actually a creator for Creative Fabrica. So, you know, you can have all of these paper packs at your fingertips right here. You know, I've used you saw in my downloads, I have tons of downloads for various things. Let me just go back and I'll show you. I mean, look at all these downloads that I have. That's last week right there. That whole thing is just last week. Yesterday, I was messing around in here and downloading a bunch of stuff. That's just yesterday. And it all came from either Sandy or Creative Fabrica. Those are the two that I use mainly. But this gets you no more having to print out papers that you don't like. You can pick and choose the paper that you like. You don't have to print everything. Right here, here's a bee collection on Creative Fabrica. Okay, and you can see down here the different papers. So you get that paper in it. You get these two. You get that. You get those. You get those. Somebody made a wall art out of that. Great. But this is so easy to use. And if there's a paper in here that I'm not going to use, let's say I don't like this one right here, I don't have to print that one. I'm not wasting paper. I'm not wasting anything. I just don't print it. I print out the ones I want. So, digital, if you're looking for, let's just go, if you're looking for something different because you don't have storage area, say you have a tiny craft room. Sorry, had to take a drink. Say you have a tiny craft room, kind of like I do, and no storage. This is a way to go. There's nothing to store. Right now, I buy 80-pound cardstock because that's what my printer will run easily. I have had no problems whatsoever. Put a stack 80-pound in there and print off what I want. I don't have to print off anything and waste ink or anything on papers that I don't like. I just don't print them. If you're on a budget like me, I live on disability. I'm on a budget. You know, Creative Fabrica, I got mine when it was, I think they had a deal going that was like $47 for the year. Well, you know, you guys can spend that on one paper collection easily. By the time you buy the ephemera and all that, you get all that with these. You know, you can make all the ephemera you want. It doesn't matter. And if you're on a budget like me, it's a whole lot easier to, you know, spend $6.99, and Sandy always runs sales, than it is to spend $30 on a paper pack. Especially if it's a paper pack that you're not even going to like all the papers, or that you have to buy extra papers because you want to use the cut-aparts, and the cut-aparts are on the back of a paper that you want to use. You know, paper gets expensive. So digital was, because I'm on a budget, because I lack storage space, that's why I went digital. It's just a good thing. And I love it. I'm not wasting anything. I go and I buy 2 things, or 3. Let's go 3. I buy 3 things. I buy white 80-pound cardstock, again, because that's what my printer runs easily. I haven't tried 110. It's rated for 80. I might try 110 just once to see if I can get it to run, but it runs 80 perfectly. So I buy 80-pound white cardstock. I buy 80-pound colored cardstock in case I want a plain color for something. And you can even get plain colors, and I'll show you on Creative Fabrica. You don't even have to buy colored cardstock because they do have, they do have packs that are nothing but solids. I think even Sandy has some just solids in her So I can print out the colors that I want. Right there, there's one. Well, this one's got a fabric texture right here. But look, here's one that Sandy has. And it's the pastel fabric scrapbook paper. So you get all of these colors. It has a little bit of a pattern on it. Looks like a tweed almost. Has some texture, you know. You can print those out on your white cardstock. You don't even have to buy colored cardstock anymore, because a lot of these places, it's Creative Fabrica. If you search solids, you're gonna find solid cardstock. And I buy black, 80 pound, in case and that is strictly for like matting a card or anything else. So I buy, you know, one thing of black will last me forever. But you guys really should look into digitals. They are a lot of fun to use. You're not wasting money. You're not having to store them. It's just a lot easier, in my opinion. And like I said, you don't need a cutting machine to print these out. You just bring it up as a PDF and print it to your printer, and you use it in your die cut machine. You know, it doesn't matter. But that's what I have for you today on Going Digital, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.